Well, it's a big event at Parr Hall in Warrington on the 22nd of June. It's a birthday bonanza when the Cheshire Chord company celebrate their 20th birthday. And they're joined by the Mix, Metropolis, Misdemeanor, and your compere is Janice Connolly. Well, we've got the Mix with us now. Tenor is Andrea Day from Warrington, lead Joe Brown from Normanton, which is in Leeds, baritone Nancy Kelsall from Altrincham, and bass Sandra Lee from Riley. Is there a place called Riley? Oh, I thought it was Sandra Lee from Riley in Manchester. I thought to myself, I don't know any place called Riley in Manchester. Okay, people who listen to my show will know that I have a great lot of respect for barbershop groups and singers and stuff like that, because I love harmony. I love the technique that's and the way it swells. Like, if you're singing solo with a band and you get somebody singing harmony with you, it gives an entirely different feel to the song. So tell me something about you girls. You formed from two other bands, so you got thrown out of them, did you?
Well, we sing with two different choruses. So within the quartet, we've got two choruses represented. Two of us sing with the Cheshire Chord company, who are celebrating their 20th birthday at the show, and two of us sing with a chorus called Heartbeat, who are based in Stockport.
Marple.
Marple. So we're part of two different organisations. Cheshire Chord company is part of the Ladies Association of British Barbershop Singers.
The Labs, that is,
That's
isn't it?
Labs, yes, well done. Get all the acronyms in. And Heartbeat's part of Sweet Adelines. So we've come together to form a quartet just over 12 months ago, about 18 months ago. And since then, we've won the British Ladies Quartet Championships in the UK, and then we went on to win the Europeans as well earlier on this year. So we're very, very proud of that.
So we went to Holland. This is very nice.
Did you get medals?
We did get medals.
You got medals?
Got shiny ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Well, that's brilliant. What did you sing in the final?
We sang Razzle Dazzle and When You Wish Upon a Star.
Yeah. Did you know what all the other groups are singing before you go on, so there's not a clash of songs?
You don't tend to find out, no, and it's probably best not knowing either. But there are so many different arrangements out there that the likelihood of somebody singing exactly the same thing in exactly the same way doesn't normally happen. So, but we like to find music that's a little bit special and a little bit different, and and it reflects the character of the quartet. So that's the songs that we went with.
I remember when we had a barbershop harmony band on at I think it was at one of the theatres we were at, and I was in the gents behind the closed door. And the barbershop quartet came in to rehearse.
And they were singing.
It was so funny sitting there on the bong.
Any corner.
I thought, I'm not going to come out.
Yeah,
So after the first song, I applauded. With my hands, by the way, I applauded.
Yes, thanks for that.
There's very good acoustics in a toilet with the shiny walls, so it makes us always sound that little bit better. It's like singing in the shower.
I was going to say, normally we get changed in toilets as well.
So when does a barbershop group become a bigger group? Is still a limit to barbershops? Are they up to 6 or something like that?
A barbershop, traditional barbershop has only ever got 4 parts, which is why you see barbershop quartet, so you've got 1 part per voice. But quite often, if you've got a larger group of singers, then you'll have more than one person singing each part. So it'll still only be 4 parts for it to be barbershop, but you'll have a different amount of people singing each one of those 4 parts. Yeah,
and it's amazing the way, because at Pontins we do get, believe it or not, a lot of noise in the audience. But it's wonderful. We had the gang on from Southport, and it was incredible seeing these 4 guys, all alone on stage singing "If You Were the Only Girl in the World" to complete silence.
Yeah. I think that's the magic of it. It's a very emotional kind of music.
Yeah.
You can really put your heart and soul in it, and it is. We find ourselves in tears, we find ourselves laughing, and same with our audiences as well. That's how you like to...
And is it usually not mixed? Is it usually either 4 girls or 4 fellas? Is it just all girls or all fellas?
Usually
you don't
not
have
mixed. Usually not mixed, although the last couple of years, Labs, the Ladies Association of British Barbershop Singers, have staged a mixed competition to encourage, guys and girls to sing together. There's more of a fun element of it.
And husbands and wives.
Yeah, husbands and wives.
So have you got the hardest part, have you, Sandra? You're bass, aren't you?
So she says.
Yeah. It's because I can do dum-dum.
I thought my part was the hardest part, because I do all the tricky notes in between.
You do. The baritone normally is the hardest part to learn, but the lead is the hardest part to sing.
It's because it is the highest and the lowest that stand out, really, isn't it? You know, I mean, if you're doing an Inksbox song, it's always the high tenor that you hear.
That's right. You always pick out the high and the low just because of where it is in there.
That's why I do it really, a bit more attention.
I've found with a lot of singing groups, especially with sisters, and the Bee Gees is an outstanding example as well, and the Mayer sisters used to be on Merseyside. Because the family, they can harmonise like that without practising. Does it work like that?
I think you get a better tone, because the tone's quite similar, so you get a better expanded sound, and straight away there's a match. Yeah. So it always sounds a little bit better if you sing with brothers, families, mother and daughters, you know. So
do you often have a little row over it when we've done a song? I think you should be a bit higher, Joe, or Andrea, have you been drinking?
No, we never row.
Nancy's a solicitor and she likes to be controversial all the time.
Yes, but with you being a WWF wrestler, that negates Nancy's involvement, doesn't it?
We have to work. I mean, we work really hard, you know, away from a quartet.
You do. I mean,
night,
the great thing I've noticed about all these harmony quartets and more, they take great pride in what they do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, because we want to entertain audiences wherever we go, and you know, people remember you when you give a good quality performance.
And as well as singing, obviously, we do moves.
You don't, do you?
We do moves, yes. So we like to entertain visually
as
well as
vocally.
vocally.
Isn't it? Yeah. I mean, the fellas can't do that.
Well, they can.
Do, yeah.
Unless you get the Centurions forming a barbershop quartet.
Well, they do. They can do a sidestep, the men. The women are a little bit better.
Sandra's actually a choreographer for this year's
I've never seen a dancing barbershop.
Men's champions. Yeah. You've choreographed how many men, Sandra? 60?
60 men.
60 men.
So I can get men moving.
And they can dance.
From Bolton.
Yes. Yeah.
So glamour and voices, what more could one ask for?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll have a song from you now, and then we'll have one after the travel. What would you like to do?
We're going to do Razzle Dazzle.
Without moving, please.
We won't move. We're going to
I'm
do
very
Razzle
fragile.
Dazzle first.
Okay, you're going to get up and go around behind that mic, because is it easy to perform all together behind one mic, is it? Rather than having a separate one.
It is, yeah. It's
Okay.
easier.
The girls are moving, well, the girls are actually writhing over to the microphone.
Applause, and it's all mine. Show you how to get it every time. Just give 'em the old razzle-dazzle, razzle-dazzle 'em, fool and frazzle 'em, give 'em an act with lots of flash in it, and the reaction will be passionate. Give 'em the old hocus pocus, beat and feather 'em, whoa. How can they see with sequins in their eyes? That's a really flashy surprise. What if your hinges all are rusting? What if, in fact, you're just disgusting? Razzle-dazzle 'em, and they'll never catch. They're not gonna realize. Give 'em the old razzle-dazzle, razzle-dazzle 'em, jive and jazzle 'em. Give 'em a show that's so splendid for us. Row after row will grow vociferous. Give 'em the old flim-flam flummox, fool and fracture 'em, wow. How can they hear the truth above the roar? Really gonna give 'em what for? Throw 'em a fake and a finagle. They'll never guess you're just a bagel. Razzle-dazzle 'em, and they'll beg you for more and more and more. A star is born most every day, and hey, I long to go to strut my stuff on old Broadway, the star of every show. So let's give 'em the old double whammy, daze and dizzy 'em, hypnotizing 'em. When you're in trouble, go into your dance prance. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Long as you keep the population way the heck of balance. How in the world are they gonna spot you've got no talent? Razzle-dazzle-em, and they'll make you a star, a star. Stun and stagger 'em, strut and swagger 'em, spin and polish 'em, just demolish 'em, razzle-dazzle-em. They'll make you a star, a star, a star, a star, a star. You will go far. You'll be a star.
Kenny Johnson just said you were very good. He's over there, he's whistling now.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll just let the girls get dressed and then we'll get Travel and another song.
Mrs. Butler's eldest.
Billy Butler, BBC Radio Merseyside.
You just heard a clip of what you might hear at the Parr Hall Warrington Birthday Bonanza of the Cheshire Chord Company for their 20th birthday celebrations, which takes place on the 22nd of June. It's £15 for adults, £10 concessions. It features Misdemeanor, Metropolis, and, of course, the one all the fellas are going to see, The Mix. The Mix, who've been responsible for breaking up more marriages than any other barbershop quartet in the history of the game. And you all dress well as well, all very glittery.
Yes.
Yeah, we dress well for it.
OMC.
No, it's OMG.
OMG, is it? Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. You're not supposed to say that on the radio. Goodness.
That's a bit posy, isn't it, girls? OMG. Oh, my goodness.
We do have a nice tails. We have pink tails.
I can see a picture of him here.
Yes.
There's a picture of it. I thought that Razzle Dazzle was the Bill Haley one. You know, everybody razzle dazzle. Everybody razzle dazzle. I have the microphone, girls. Be careful. Right. How long does a spot usually consist of?
On the show?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
well,
move towards the mic if you're
we're singing
speaking.
for 20 minutes on the show, so we'll do probably about 5 songs in that.
Yeah.
A bit of a mix of upbeat songs and slower songs.
Yeah, that's what I like about the barbershop quartets. You know, people usually presume, oh, they're doing all the old songs, but they don't. They do their adaptations.
Yeah, a mixture of old and new.
We had a harmony band on last week called the Magnets.
Oh, yes.
You know, and they do up-to-date harmony versions of rock and roll stuff and things like that.
I think it's nice to do things that the audience recognise, but then when we're in our own field and we're singing in a barbershop competition, you know, we tend to sing more of the older stuff. But, I mean, you know, things are moving now towards taking modern songs and arranging them in the barbershop style.
But there are classics that you can't leave out, like your sugar, your spice, your everything nice, and your daddy's. That always gets them going, doesn't it? You know,
Daddy's little girl.
Daddy's little girl.
Yes.
Well, you could sing Mummy's Little Girl, couldn't you? No
We should
bother.
get you along to a chorus. And
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, we get you singing. I'm thinking bass.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks very much.
So what's wrong with the bass?
No, I thought that it sounded very much like we're thinking of the bottom of the pile, bass.
No, it's most important. It's the foundation of everything.
Okay, fair enough.
So she
I've
tells
never
us.
had foundation before. Right, one more, girls.
Yes, thank you.
Just to frighten Metropolis and Misdemeanor.
Starlight, star bright, grant my wish tonight, tonight. When a star is born, they possess a gift or two. One of these is this: they have the power to make a wish come true. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, like dreamers, dreamers do. Fate is kind, oh so kind, she brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. Like a border of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through when you wish upon a star your dreams come true. Your dreams come true. So keep on dreaming and wish on a star, just wish on a star.
Just on an email here, it says, not much. That's signed Jiminy Cricket. Well, that was brilliant, girls. There's another old as well, which I love, which have been a big hit, actually, for 1, 2, 3 different groups. It was a hit for the Brian Poole and the Tremolos, it was a hit for the Bachelors, and it was a hit for Les Compagnons de la Chanson. Oh. And it was written by Edith Piaf. Les Trois Cloches.
Okay.
You don't know it?
I'm familiar with.
No.
Great song.
Oh,
That's just singing. Yes.
There is a village hidden deep in the valley, among the pines she's half forlorn, and there on a sunny morning, little Jimmy Brown was born.
Right,
Bong,
yes.
bong, bong, bong.
Right, yes.
That's a great one to do, you know. Yeah. In a little valley town. That's a great song. I mean, the fact that it's been a hit 3 times, you could steal a march on these other people.
We could, couldn't we?
Yeah, maybe that's the next song.
And you could also change the words a little bit, like and say the Billy Butler song. Little Billy Butler was born. Bong, bong, bong.
There'll not be copyright issues.
Feeling a commission coming on.
Well, that was excellent, girls. Well done. Well
you.
done. 36 gold medals you've got so far.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
Between us.
It's
And,
very hard wearing them round the neck.
The Metropolis and Misdemeanor, they're really up against it because as well as being raunchy, moving about a lot, and icons of fashion, the mix can also warble with the best.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you, girls. Let's give the events I mean, how often do you do public performances, girls?
Well,
Singing, I mean.
No. The chorus probably do, the choir, Cheshire Chord Company probably do one every couple of months or so. They kind of come a lot around Christmas time, and the quartet we probably do a couple every 6 months or so. So we are available for bookings.
We do like to travel abroad though. So we've been to Spain, we've been to Holland, we're going to Holland again, and we're also might be going to Las Vegas next year. Okay. So we only like to do these sort of big trips. No, I'm joking. We do.
No, it's
we do all
right.
of it.
It's Sam to make it obvious she doesn't like staying at home. That was excellent, girls.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Good luck on the show. It sounds like a great lineup, and I like Parr. Is that Parr Hall?
Parr Hall in Warrington.
I like
yes.
Parr Hall as well. Did a few gigs there myself, years and years, and well, not that long ago, really. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you.